Wagwan, my people. Welcome to Eyes on the People TV, brought to you by Bakayoko himself here. It is a beautiful day, beautiful time, beautiful people around me. Today we are here. A lot has been going on in this country of ours. The thing trending right now, the thing people are talking about right now is Maadamano or picketing. Swahili we say Maadamano. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very hot subject that I want also your view. You might call in and tell me your view and say what you think. Tukue na maandamano ama tusikue na maandamano. This is what I will say. Sometimes in the past, I met a legendary politician. He rested, Mr. Martin Shikuku. Martin Shikuku told me one thing. He told me, son, time is coming when a revolution will come up. The poor will eat the rich. The young will want to fight the old. Wenye nchi watataka kupigana na mwananchi. Those words still ring in my head. And this is the time these things are coming into reality. Now, let us understand one thing. According to the Constitution of Kenya, we have a right to go on the street to demonstrate and picket. On the other hand, the police, they have a duty to protect, uphold the common mwananchi. They have to maintain law and order. To an extent that when they suspect that the maandamano is going to be bad, they have a right to move in with force. Just the suspicion that something might go wrong, they have a right. Okay? So you find that it is hard to say that we will have a maandamano which will be peaceful. It is hard to believe that that can happen. Why? Why? That is the question that lingers on my mind. Why is it that we cannot have a peaceful maandamano? Because according to me, if we won't have a peaceful maandamano, then forget about it. Forget about it. But then again, you ask yourself, how come the other day, last week, was it last week? South Africa had the same thing. People were demonstrating. Kulikuwa na maandamano kule. But theirs was civilized. My guy. Theirs was civilized. I could see people across board. I could see young, the old, the middle-aged, women, even grandmothers were on the street. And I like the way they had lined up. They put on some kind of t-shirts. Was it red? Malema was in front, the police ahead of them, and they were just singing and picketing in a peaceful manner. In Kenya, can we do that? That's a question I really want to know. Can we do that in this country of ours? It is hard because you might not get an old mama on the street. It is only something that has been set aside for the young people. Why the young people? Young people are idle. Young people, they are available. Young people are jobless, so they are paid. It has been claimed that Waheshimiwas are paying the young people to go for maandamano. It has been proved. The other day I have a friend who told me he saw a friend showed him an M-Pesa message from someone saying, here is 2,000 bob, get on the street. It's true. I have a shopkeeper who says someone walked in the shop and said, nanunua mattress, ndugu zangu wanatoka Kisumu wanakuja maandamano, so I have to buy enough mattress. You see? Now, the youth people are vengeful. We have others who voted for, in the last election, they voted, say, Azimio. Azimio lost. Okay, Kenya Kwanza won. So the ones who had voted for Azimio, they want to revenge. They can't believe, it can't sink in that they lost. So they go on the street with a lot of bitterness, a lot of vengefulness. Others go for the Maadamano because adventure. I have no job. I've been staying in the house for long, so I need to go outside there. Niji enjoy. It's fun, running, battles, tutakimbizana now. That's the mentality. So we lose focus. And some go with the sole purpose of looting and stealing. You see? And then again, I ask myself, why is the leadership using the not middle class, the low class people from Mathare, Kayole? You'd see the Mr. Raila's convoy goes to Isili, goes to Shaurimoyo, goes to Mathare. I want a scenario whereby next time I need Honorable Raila Odinga to go to Kileleshwa, Spring Valley, go to Lavington, go to Muthaiga, then end up in Runda doing the same thing, mobilizing people to come out so that he sells his idea and tell the people why he thinks it is important for us to picket. Why the poor only? Why take advantage? Hizo ndio maswali mimi najiuliza every now and then. But then again, would we have this Maadamano thing if our leadership was okay? That's a very big question that also goes on my mind, because personally, I believe that Maadamano would be the last resort, because we have the Senate, we have the Parliament, we have the MPs. No MP, single MP has come up and say, hey guys, we have a crisis and I need to table this motion. No woman rep has done that either. We have the MCAs. No single MCA has come up and say, guys, we need to talk, there's a problem. Nobody does that. Personally, where I come from, my MP is, my woman rep is Esther Passaris. My MP is Mark Mwenje. My MCA is Shadrach Machanji. A lot is going on around where I stay. Roads have been dilapidated. They're flooding. Currently, we have rainfall and there are floods everywhere. And even now, the sewage has found its way in the tap waters. Have I ever seen these people I elected? Have I ever seen Esther Passaris around? No, ever since I elected her. Have I seen the Mark Mwenje? No. The MCA? No. Not even Kevin Kwere, who was an aspirant, who used to really come and put them on toes, you see. Nobody is talking about it. It is because we have a failed leadership. Another thing, the opposition, with all due respect, yes, Honorable Raila is raising a lot of valid questions. And indeed, we have valid reasons to go on the street. That one, no objection. It is true. But then ask yourself, who is talking about the billions that were stolen before the election? Is there anybody questioning that? If it is true we lost a lot of money, are we going to get that money? Mr. Ruto, this is a challenge to you. You promised a lot of things while you are campaigning. A lot. Ruto, you even cried in church. We could see that you want to stand up for the common mwananchi, the boda man, the mamamboga person. You really cried, and I was like, yes, if only we can have a leader with a passion like him. Why is it taking long? Fine, money was stolen. Are we going to get it or not? You remember the KEMSA thing? Why are the likes of Mr. Morade still walking on the streets? I want to know. I'm the one who employed you. I'm your boss, Mr. Ruto. And the moment you agree that you accept that we have a crisis in this country, the better. We have issues to be sorted out. No doubt about it. We need to get down and do what you need to do. Raila has a way of mobilizing guys. Yes. Why don't you mobilize guys also in the positive manner? okay, in the positive way, telling us about opening the server. It is IEBC who does that, not the government, you see. We have been entangled in a lot of, what would I say, confusion. Kenya ni nchi ya vipindire, my friend. Vipindire. High cost of living. Wait, when I was growing up, we used to have the price control people. These are guys who would just walk like, the police, the way they do it. They go to a kiosk, they pretend they want to buy salt. Kumbe, they want to know how much are you selling your salt. That was the price control, you see. But right now, and I have a live example, Mama Mboga keeps complaining. Sisi wote ni waizi, by the way. Not even leaders. All Kenyans were thieves. Do you know? Let me show you. Pilipili mbili, nilinunulia how much? This is 5 bob. 5 bob. Pilipili. Okay? Hakuna watu wa price control kusema ikue 5 bob ama ikue how much. Now, I have these 2 spinach. Sijui kama mnaona. 2 spinach, Moja, mbili. Cheki vile zimeisha, my friend. This is 5 bob. 5 bob. And mind you, this Mama Mboga, huenda this spinach anaipanda kando ya sewage pale, ama kwa backyard. Angalia. This is 5 bob, my guy. So if I have a family of just averagely, Kenyan family is about 5 people, 4 people. Can we feed, how much of this do we need? Alafu mnasema, maisha ngumu, ukienda kununua na mwambia, mama, si uniongeze kidogo. Anasema, maisha ni ngumu, hatuwezi, maisha ni ngumu. I refuse. I'm just saying we need to be sober, we need to rise up. And when a common mwananchi cries foul, please, leadership, msikize. Nimewambia vizuri sasa tuko women rep, sijui what, MCA. Do we really need all those people? Are they really working? Who is holding them into account? Sometimes I think long time ago when we had 8 provinces, we had PCs and DCs, that was enough. I think we need to go back to that time because really, watu wanatucheza. Tunachezwa, to say the least. So I need your participation. Muniambie kama hii ni ukweli. But personally, naona hapana. Now, during Maadamanos, a lot of things happen. Bad things. We lose things. Mali inapotea. Maduka inavunjwa. Supermarkets inavunjwa. Watoto kama kina Baby Pendo wanauawa. Lakini juzi naona watu walienda, is it Northlands Farm? Wakachukua makondo. That was wrong, by the way. You've got no right kuingilia farm ya mtu, vandalize, mukate miti. That is very bad. But then again, ask yourself, is it different from when a Mama Mboga loses something? Okay, when a supermarket is broken into. When my car, I'm stoned in my car. Okay? Is it any difference? Mbona sahi media wote wakina Rao mnaenda Northlands? This is bad, this is bad. What about the things we lose every day because of this? Personally, I think there are better ways to do. Let our sleeping parliament, senate get up and work. We might not have need to go on the streets because I can guarantee you, every time you go on the street, something worse will happen. People are waiting. Kamati zimekaa. They are just planning what to do next Thursday, next Monday. So guys, we need to sober up. This is not fair. I'm just saying, Kenya, we need to wake up. Na mwananchi wa kawaida, rise up. Sababu inaonekana tunachezwa. I was observing the convoy of Honorable Raila going through Isili, Madare. And there was a trend. After Raila has spoken, tear gas is thrown. Those water cannons move in. Then they move forward. Then he stops, say Isili. After he introduces the people talks, after he finishes, water is poured on the people. And the tear gas. So it is like a trend. And let me warn you, the government, you are brewing a monster. Let me tell you the truth.
Raila unaona hata wa Kenya, Ruto na Gachagua wamekula pesa wanaleta 2020. Tunataka 2023 letwe ndio tusikie hata utamu ya maandamano.
Maandamano bila diakazi maandamano.
Tunataka chiapa waambia watu wako waache watoke kwa njia tuende tao ama ni aje?
Barabara mlipata huko. Msifunge barabara.
I saw something happen because nowadays people don't fear the tear gas. You saw them. Munarusha wanarusha. The water guys are standing. Wanaoshwa. Paka wanaanza kuimba utunyunyizie maji, you know. You are hardening these guys. The goons are being hardened. That's not the best way to go. Gone are the days when tear gas ikirushwa kila mtu atapotea. Ile maji kikuja hautaona mtu. But now we are telling them, come on, bring it on, bring it on. So guys, let's be careful. Ask yourself this question. Mutafakari maneno haya, because tukiendelea hivi, our country is going to burn. And it's going to be so ugly. Take a moment, pause, think. The leadership. Nimesema leadership. Mnatuangusha. Think about it. See you next time on Eyes on the People TV by Ludekisasi Bakayoko. Peace.